We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Rusty Greer, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Number 16 gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Digging in, Mark
leading off tonight for Texas.
Get us started in this
the
one
second
under
baseman,
the lights.
number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 is
1 and
underway
0
on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying
640.
in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs,
1-1.
but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this
2-1's the
2
count.
balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 22.
Chance now to look at
Will
the batting order for
Clark.
the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
1-0.
Will Clark comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a
2-0.
season tally of 30 long balls. Here it comes, 2-0.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been one of the hotter bats in the game.
The hitter was dug
Batting
in
third,
looking for something to
the
hit,
left
but
fielder,
he would have needed a
Rusty
telephone pole to hit
Greer.
that thing way out of the zone.
Ready now, Rusty Greer. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him. But I'm sure he'll tell you that he's fully aware he is right in line to potentially run down a batting crown. But not the way he's swinging the bat right now. He has to find a way to relax himself at the dish.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport.
And
Tag
is on him to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back
Leading
down.
up
He
for the
definitely
Twins,
needs to start pitching
the
a
third
lot better than he
baseman,
has up to this
Corey
point, and it'll be interesting to
Kosky.
see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving
One ball,
any
2 strikes.
bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
No, that's
and
out.
He lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. And he's safe.
Batting
No
second,
problems out
the
there.
center fielder,
It'll wind up
Corey
at 7.
Hunter.
In is Torrey Hunter.
Hey,
As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting third, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer is fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good.
Batting
as a
fourth,
to get that
the
base
first
hit when
baseman,
your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Up next for Minnesota, Justin Morneau. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. No, that missed. That's a ball.
2.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
He's going.
He's running. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runners on first with one down.
Hook.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Full count.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
With that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
I'll tell you,
Batting
he's looking
fifth.
unsteady out there.
The designated hitter,
A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Striding forward, Nelson Cruz showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Not
1-2
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is laid
Ball
off for
outside.
ball 2. Mauer on second. Morneau is over at first with one away. Got him.
Batting fifth.
Now
The
in the
second
box,
baseman,
Ryan Dozier.
Ryan
Now the Twins look to
Dozier.
play more in the opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Down low. And
3-0.
The clock thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0.
Yeah, what?
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there.
Full
3-2.
count.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 1 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping up now, Juan Gonzalez.
Leading off for
And
Texas,
as the season nears
the
an
right
end,
fielder,
he currently leads the
Juan
league in runs batted in.
Gonzalez.
Although he's in line for the RBI title, the pace has kind of slowed recently with only 5 RBIs in his last 10 ball games.
You know, Dero, he's been on such a hot stretch all season long. It would be nearly impossible for him to drive in a run every single game. He's been close to it, but 5
That's the ball.
RBIs in the last 10 is nothing to shake a stick at either. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That evens it up 1-1. here it comes. And now a curveball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
For a ball, it's 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hey!
And a called strike on the outside
Count's
corner
full.
there. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound.
Oh.
And they'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Rafael Palmeiro.
In now, Rafael Palmeiro. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hee-haw!
Bases are empty,
0-1.
1 man out. Well behind that
0-2.
fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back
Batting
and
fifth,
blows smoke
the
by a guy
catcher,
in the letters.
Ivan
That's the ultimate challenge
Rodriguez.
pitching. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go.
Leading off,
Standing in as the veteran outfielder,
the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
In there, 2-1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. High and deep to straightaway right. Solo shot there for Jay Bruce, number 23 for him thus far, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be a deciding factor in the game.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Marwin
Gonzalez.
First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gonzalez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with
Batting ninth,
way too
the
much
left fielder,
nice execution by the hitter.
Wade Jr.
To the plate now, Lamont Wade.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball one. And he's a guy looking to
1-0.
break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0
Ball.
now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses
that's ball
here
four.
for
Runner,
ball
take your
4.
base.
Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching
Now
coach
batting,
hate to go
third baseman,
this early in the game,
Corey
but sometimes you have no
Kosky.
choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, Corey Kosky. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
He would reach it first, but he can't flag it down. And now it'll kick around in the corner. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the
Now
beat
batting,
goes on with this
the
guy.
center
Running in
fielder,
scoring position.
Torrey.
No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Corey Hunter. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Hunter brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now batting, catcher,
And now you can
Joe
make it 3. Good job right there,
Mauer.
keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. High fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. This pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That
The first
fastball
baseman, number
on the other half of the
33,
plate, you can see
Justin
that he just isn't able to get those
Morneau.
arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Justin
Hey,
Morneau,
ha!
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Twins 4 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Pena.
Leading off
He was
for
1 for 3 in the ball
the
game
center
back
fielder,
on Sunday.
Willie
Lots of baseball left in this
Pena.
race. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some
1-0.
runs.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey,
That one bends into the zone.
1-1.
Strike on the breaking ball. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's
1-2.
strike 2. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch
Batting
probably
8th,
wasn't even in
the
zone,
shortstop,
but he was able to fight
Todd
it off the base hit.
Zeal.
Standing in now, Todd
Hey,
Zeal.
what?
As he'll take a changeup here for strike
0
1.
balls, 1 strike.
into right field. That's a base hit. And
Oh,
that
hey.
will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys,
Batting
I like the
ninth,
execution by
the third
batter.
baseman,
He got a hanger
Sure
in the middle of
thing.
the plate. He could have come
Apostle.
unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Again, another foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And
Batter's
I
out
believe,
to
yes,
fair.
the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mark McLemore.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McLemore. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McLemore is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down
Now
the
batting,
zone.
the
Thought
first
he
baseman,
set that up pretty well.
Will
The previous pitch
Clark.
was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Will Clark. As he will
That's
look
low,
at the
that's a
first
ball.
pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right
The
there.
left fielder,
Got it
number
to bend
30,
a lot, and by the time it got
Rusty
there, it had fallen
Greer.
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Rusty Greer,
Heck!
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Set, here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And
Two.
it's taken for a called strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he lays
Ball.
off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he
got
tries
a
to
full
get him
count.
to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 4-1. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the Twins,
First try.
the designated hitter, Nelson
especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And no
1 ball,
swing,
1 strike.
apparently, ball 1. In his career, Cruz begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And he's
Ball
a little
up.
too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Nope,
3
ball.
and 1.
3-1.
Brian Dozier
3 balls, 1
is
strike.
on deck. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, after that
Up next
base
for
hit
Minnesota,
right there, he's into double
second
digits in a
baseman,
row. That's a
Ryan.
10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Hot shot down the line.
Ball.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over first.
No, he's
Got
safe.
it, but he's back. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Popped him up. McLemore backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
the right fielder, number 18, Jay Bruce.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1. Ah, 2.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the stretch.
No, ball. 2-2.
That
Full count.
misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Greer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that missed.
Too low, 1-0. Runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter.
Leading off for Texas,
Gonzalez.
the right
He'll
fielder.
try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready to
Gonzalez.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball out.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0's the count.
Two and one.
That's
2-1.
evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen
that's
behind
low.
now,
That's a ball.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. And he lays
Take
off
your
there,
base.
ball
Ball
4.
four.
So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks
Now
than other
batting,
guys is exactly
designated
what we
hitter,
saw right there.
Rafael
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a
Palmeiro.
lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Rafael Palmeiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way
0-1.
late on the fastball for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Looked like
Ball.
the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No
Now
doubt he was
batting,
completely
catcher,
fooled because
Ivan
that was a curveball.
Rodriguez.
And it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll
No,
take
that
the
missed.
breaking
That's a ball.
Too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. It's a
Nope,
fastball
ball.
well off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Dozier is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28, Willie Pena.
At the plate, Willie Pena. He reached on a single in his first try. Set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw in time and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next
Leading
it'll
off
be the
for the
outfielder,
Twins.
Lamont Wade.
The
One
left
of the keys
fielder,
to securing a win.
Lamont
They want to keep the
Wade
pressure on and try to
Jr.
build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now a
Ball.
changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now
That
a
missed. That's
fastball,
a
but
ball.
he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Can't
Ball.
find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, no
Good
strikes.
job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that
Take your
misses
base,
for
ball 4.
It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey
So the batting
Koski.
order turns over now and set to go Corey Koski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Breaking ball
1-1.
below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-1 now to the
2-1.
Twins leadoff man. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Throw over to first.
No,
and he's
he's
back
safe.
standing. Set to deliver on 2-1.
No, that's out.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run home.
Full
And
count.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Payoff pitch on its way. And
Take your
boy,
base.
that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's
Now
been
batting,
happening to him
the
all
center
season
fielder,
long. He'll cruise for
Torrey
a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden,
Hunter.
the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that
Your
bullpen
attention,
into
please.
action much earlier
Now
than
pitching for the
anticipated.
Rangers,
Ariel Jurado.
number
Answers the
38,
call from the pen here in the
Ariel
fourth as they didn't
Jurado.
get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Corey Hunter will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah!
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And
that went over. It's a ground rule double.
In fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting,
Really
pitcher.
unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box
1-0.
now, Joe Mauer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Two and one's the count.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pena is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Morneau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeehaw!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Second and third here, 1 man out. A 2 ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him 2 down.
Good
Now
pitch
back,
right there.
the designated hitter,
In on his hands,
Nelson
they'll punch him up, and an
Cruz.
easy ground ball is the result.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
McLemore has got it, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's
Leading
now
off for the
5-1.
Rangers, the shortstop, Todd Zeal.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Todd Zeal will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now. Sherten Apostle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
To the plate now, Mark McLemore. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Digging in, Will Clark, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75.
One ball, one strike.
Inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Look, now the pitch. Back to the
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Full count now, 3 and 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ball 4. Take your base.
For ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want
the
to
left fielder, number 30.
2 outs, and
Rusty
now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Plate, Rusty Greer. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down. Ball.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. Clark has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
So
number
fully over now. You
18.
get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter.
Bruce.
Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jay Bruce.
No,
is
that's
in now
down.
as he
Ball.
watches a pitch for ball 1. Two and 0 the count to
2-0.
Jay Bruce. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the
Ball.
plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey!
Ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike.
Full count.
3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And
That's
Bruce
ball
will
4.
lay
Runner
off
take
that
your
one.
base.
He's aboard. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there.
The batter,
He was
number
counted
11.
on some really good
Shortstop.
pitches, but he stayed disciplined
Marwin.
and threw the walk.
Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
He's
From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over,
Down,
but
ball.
low. It's a ball and a strike. And
Nope,
they'll go
ball.
off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
2-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball
3 balls,
laid
1
off
strike.
well below the knees. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No, that's
And
high.
he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
Ball.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball
Ball,
here
that's
misses
down.
low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one
Count is
misses,
full.
and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he
Take your
takes
baseball, 4
again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Corey
So the lineup flips
Kosky.
over, digging in, Corey Kosky. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless
1-0.
feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. He's taking strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He's ready now. Pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to
Leading
get
off the
started.
Texans,
And standing in
the
the
right
rookie
fielder,
outfielder,
Juan
Gonzalez.
This one doesn't
Gonzalez.
look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is
1 ball,
fall
no
behind
strikes.
where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Popped him up. Morneau in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Rafael Palmeiro.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Palmeiro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short man.
Now batting,
Well, that's obviously
catcher,
the case with this
Ivan
man. He came into that
Rodriguez.
third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get some.
So now to the plate, Bud Rodriguez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Favorable call in there for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
One and
1 and
to the
2.
Rangers catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2
2 balls,
is a
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Full count now.
Full count.
3-2. Willie Pena waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
Now batting, the
Well,
center fielder.
Dero, one
Willie
hit away from that magic
Pena.
number, 3,000 base hits.
I can't even imagine what's going through this guy's head right now. You think back all the way to Little League, the people that have touched your life, knowing you're 1 knock away, family in attendance. This is a special time.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Dozier.
Got him.
On to
got
first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the
Leading off
steely
for the
outfielder,
Twins.
Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder,
Ready with the
Torrey
first pitch. Here it comes.
Hunter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying
That's the
to
ball.
back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 and 2's the count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now
Fill
batting,
him just enough
the
of that
catcher.
pitch to get him going
Joe
around, according to the umpire.
Mauer.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down. And that appeared to be the case there.
Joe Mauer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ground ball right side. On to first,
got
there
him.
were 2 down.
the first baseman, number 33, Justin Morneau.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Morneau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with
Up
2
next for
away.
Minnesota,
Into second with
the
opposite
designated
of
hitter,
double. And that
Nelson
leads us to the Twins leaderboard.
Cruz.
He finds himself 5th best on the club in that category. Into the box, Nelson Cruz.
1-0.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. All even now, 2-2.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 15, Homer Bailey.
You're out. Out. 3. He's out.
7-1 final score in tonight. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins: 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.